Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Chloe Thaler.
And I'm Kinsey Neighbors. Auburn soccer came out on the losing end yesterday night as the 13th ranked Texas A&M Aggies defeated the Tigers by a final of 1-0.
After a tough loss against the Mississippi State Bulldogs on Thursday night, Auburn welcomed in the 13th ranked Texas A&M Aggies into town. The defenses dominated the first half as both sides had few chances to shoot on goal. The Tigers had the first real opportunity of the game as Jessie Giroux dribbled into the penalty area, only to be tackled by an Aggie defender before she could even take a shot. The Aggies would have chances of their own as they had 15 corners in the game with 4 shots on target. After a scoreless first half, the Aggies would find the breakthrough off a corner, despite the protests from Auburn's players that their goalkeeper was fouled on the play. That goal would prove to be the difference as the Tigers would lose 1-0, dropping their third SEC game of the year.
Well, obviously we felt our goalkeeper was fouled, and that was really unfortunate way to give up a goal. But at the same time, I told my team we had so many chances and we didn't capitalize. And you can't rely on officiating. We got to take care of our own business, and we got to put the goal away when we have that opportunity. Well, I talked about we're really proud of them with the effort. I thought we fought till the very end and created opportunities. We certainly have to capitalize on those opportunities more, and that's going to be an objective going into the next game.
Auburn will go back on the road Friday as they will face Florida in Gainesville at 6 p.m. From the Auburn Soccer Complex, I'm Andy Hewling, Eagle Eye TV.
Auburn will return to action on Friday night as they play in Gainesville, Florida against the Florida Gators with kickoff set for 6 p.m.
Auburn students who recently used a credit or debit card to pay university e-bills, which also include tuition, should consider alternative methods of payment to avoid a fee that will be assessed to cover the third-party cost of processing those payments.
This 2.85% fee goes into effect on December 1st and is initiated by a third-party payment processor. Auburn does not receive any portion of the fee. Auburn continues to offer several user-friendly methods of paying tuition for those who prefer not to use a credit or debit card, which include checks, e-checks, and cash.
These payments carry no additional fees. Auburn also continues to offer easy alternative ways to pay e-bills in installments. If you have questions about the credit card convenience fee or any of the payment options available to your e-bill, visit the Student Financial Services website. Therapy dogs are known to reduce stress levels and promote positive feelings. Recent studies have shown that therapy dogs can also lower hormones that are related to stress. These include cortisol and elevated mood-inducing hormones such as serotonin and oxytocin.
The animal-assisted therapy dogs are Daisy, a golden doodle, Miller, a golden retriever, and Choa, a Labrador retriever mix. They are located in Auburn School of Nursing and are available to visit a program, department, school, or college on campus.
All faculty or staff members that are interested in spreading the Caring Paws program to your school or college across Auburn's campus and are looking for training opportunities, please send your information to Morgan Yorty at bmy0004@auburn.edu.
Last month, the Auburn University International Cultural Center and the Office of International Programs brought Cuban culture to life on the Spidal Hall lawn right before the Auburn football game. The Year of Cuba tailgate offered the attendees a great opportunity to indulge in traditional Cuban cuisine and to learn the basic techniques of salsa dancing from the group Salsa Atlanta. This allowed them to cultivate the community through interactive conversations about Cuban history and customs.
The Office of International Programs developed the Year of program in 2012 to introduce the Auburn community of their variety of cultures around the globe through the study of a particular country or region during the academic year. So far, the program has had the chance to highlight East Asia, Western Europe, India, the Middle East and North Africa, Canada, and this year, Cuba.
In spring 2020, the Year of Cuba will continue with many more free events to the public, including an on-campus book launch and signing for Auburn University Honors College Dean Tiffany Sapil, new book titled Celia Sanchez Manduli, The Life and Legacy of a Cuban Revolutionary. There will also be an opportunity to participate in the Year of Cuba conference at Kennesaw State University on March 20th and the 21st.
For more information, go to the Office of International Programs website and Facebook page. The Auburn University International Culture Center, located in the Office of International Programs, is offering a free lunch seminar tomorrow, October 15th. It will be held from 12:45 a.m. to 2 p.m. in room 222/333 Student Center as a part of the Window to Your World seminar series. The event is free and open to all current Auburn University faculty, staff, and students. The seminar will feature a guest lecture by Georgia Institute of Technology professor Fei-Ling Wang on the Chinese mainland, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and the United States, past perspectives and prospects. In Wang's lecture, he will outline the historical background of the cross-strait relationship between the Chinese mainland and Taiwan.
He will also discuss the perspectives and possibilities of achieving a resolution to ease the long-standing tensions in the Western Pacific region. For more information, please visit the Office of International Programs website at auburn.edu/academic/international. After the break, a look at how Opelika police respond to a juvenile arrest video on social media.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader. The Opelika Police Department is responding after a private citizen recorded and posted to social media an arrest of a juvenile that ran away from the Lee County Youth Development Center earlier this month. Opelika police arrested the juvenile on Pepperell Parkway around 12 p.m. this past Saturday.
A portion of the arrest was recorded by a nearby witness and was then uploaded to Facebook. The citizen's video did not capture the entire incident, according to police. The incident has been reviewed at all levels, said Opelika Police Chief John McKeeshern. The Opelika Police Department takes any use of force seriously.
All use of force incidents are reviewed per city and department policy. Our officer's body-worn camera captured the contact in its entirety. The officer involved in the incident acted according to Opelika Police Department policy, Alabama state law, and current police best practices.
Due to Alabama state law, Opelika police cannot release the video or any details of the arrest because a juvenile is involved, police said. Auburn University's smoke-free campus rule that prohibits both smoking and vaping was established in 2013. Because of the recent rise in vaping-linked illnesses, unknown health impacts of vaping, and recent prohibitions reported at other campuses across the nation, please remember that Auburn bans the use of all vape products on campus.
Smoking and vaping is prohibited within all university buildings, facilities, grounds, university-owned vehicles, and property leased to or managed by the university. The full smoke-free policy can be found at auburn.edu/smokefree.
The tiger-headed fountain under the rear stairs of Cater Hall will be undergoing repairs this month. As part of the repairs, the tiger's head has been recast and the basin directly underneath the head will be repurposed to allow for water circulation.
Cater Hall was originally built in 1915 as the first president's mansion. In 1938, President FDR's New Deal promised funding for dormitories on campus, specifically the creation of the Upper Quad buildings, which promoted Cater Hall to be changed to the social center.
Experts are predicting a stronger than normal strain of the flu this fall and winter. With already confirmed cases in Alabama and even a few unfortunate deaths in some parts of the country, healthcare professionals strongly suggest getting the flu vaccine. The primary way of predicting the flu is by looking at how the flu season played out in the Southern Hemisphere, particularly in Australia.
The flu season this year in Australia claimed more than 600 lives and affected more than 250,000 people. The state of Alabama starts seeing cases of the flu in September. Flu activity is expected to gradually increase, peaking typically in January. While early in the season, people should consider getting the flu vaccination as early as possible.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends annual influenza vaccinations for everyone aged 6 months or older. Vaccination is especially important for people at high risk of influenza complications, including pregnant women, older adults, and young children. Additionally, those who smoke either tobacco, e-cigarettes, or vaporizers are at an increased risk of complications from the flu. The Black Student Union will host its annual Fall Forum on October 17th from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Student Center Ballroom.
The forum-styled event is centered around promoting diversity and inclusion on campus throughout a facilitated conversation concerning the current campus climate, specifically in the areas of race, gender, and sexuality. This week's Pet of the Week is Jax. Jax has awkward smiles for days, but is putting forth his best foot to meet you. Who wouldn't fall in love with his handsome face?
Jax is a young pup of 3 years who just wants a place to call home. He's very smart and loves to show off what he knows. He enjoys running around the yard, whether it's to chase you or to chase all tennis balls you throw.
He was previously heartworm positive but was treated in July of this year. He will just need to be tested in 4 more months to see if it's gone. He is already microchipped, neutered, and up to date on his vaccinations. If you would like to meet him and his precious friend, come by the Lee County Humane Society.
After the break, a look at how squirrels stashed over 200 walnuts under the hood of a woman's car.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
A Pennsylvania woman was driving her car when she realized something smelled like it was burning and heard a strange noise. She opened the hood of her car and discovered something crazy. There was a massive stash of walnuts that squirrels had saved for the winter.
She sent her husband a photo of the squirrel's haul, and he came right over to clean up. The woman took her car to a local shop, and the shop reportedly discovered an additional half trash can worth of nuts below the engine, according to CBS Pittsburgh. Luckily, the rodent's collection didn't do any long-lasting damage to the vehicle.
I cannot imagine finding walnuts in my car.
That would literally be so crazy.
That's all we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in every Monday at 6 and catch all the latest headlines at eagleeyeauburn.com. I'm Chloe Thaler.
And I'm Kinsey Neighbors. Thanks for watching, and War Eagle.